be fine.
I started
It happens. It happens. Hello.
Good day, good weekend. Hello. Welcome to Drunken Divinations. Hi, howdy, hi. Look who we have with us again. Over that way. That way.
That way.
That way.
Wait, this way? This way?
That way. Yeah, that way. That way.
That way.
What's going on? It's this way. And hi, guys. I don't know if any of y'all remember me, but hey, I'm back on Drunken Divinations, and I'm back with a little bit more, what's the word?
Gusto.
Gusto, get up and go, because bam, I wrote a book, and I think y'all should buy it, because I worked really hard on it, and yeah, I worked really hard on it, and sometimes I feel this is what I got going for me. So
that's
right.
You have going for you. Stop it. Don't even. Let's get the business out of the way, because Mark has to give us those magic words. Let's get that out of the way, and then you can let's self-promote. Let's just start with that after we get
through with the beautiful bean footage.
Now that we got that out of the way, welcome to Drunken Divinations, where we read your cards for free. We just, get a little tipsy while we do it, because it makes it more fun. We do take tips to help us pay for alcohol. So if you feel inclined, there's the Cash App names and the PayPal stuff or whatever at the bottom of your screen. Please feel free to abuse them as much as you'd like. With every tip, we will take a gulp, and it will be amazing. So, with that being said, how do we take your readings? We just ask that you put your question, or if you want a general, in all caps in the chat, and then we will add you to the list. And we just go down the list. I have a moderator that helps me keep track, because as you can imagine, as the stream goes on, we get a little bit, so we have a moderator that helps. So yeah, just add your questions in the chat, and yeah. But first, let's discuss what we're drinking, what we're reading, and then we're going to let Nathan talk about this book, because we need to talk about it. So I guess I'll start. I'm drinking a mojito. It's a blueberry mojito. Delicious. Raven Flower made it for me. It is so tasty. And I am reading the Hush Tarot tonight, because it's cute. We love her. She's a slut. What about you, Mark? What you got?
I am drinking, it's called a berry electric lemonade, I believe. It's just lemonade, and this red, white, and berry Smirnoff Raven so happily sent me. It's just lemonade. Yeah, and then I'm going to be probably taking shots of the vodka too, or the Smirnoff as well. Is this vodka?
Smirnoff? Yes.
Sure.
Isn't it?
I don't know. It's cherry and citrus, so it's right up my alleyway.
sounds very good.
What are you reading?
Oh, and I'm reading the Big D Tarot.
Love it. Which is actually the Saint Jinx Tarot.
Right.
The uncensored version, of course? Or the... Yes.
No, it's not censored. We don't do anything censored around here.
No,
oh, honey.
The uncensored version is really where the art truly speaks.
Right.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Your turn,
Yes.
She Fits.
Okay, so I'm reading the Arcanum Tarot,
Ooh.
and this is a really fun one because it's like a mixture. Oh, get my camera here. It's a mixture of photography.
Ooh.
Oh, here's the Six of Wands.
Ooh, cute.
So it's a fun one. I haven't really gotten a chance to work with it. I don't read as much as I like to anymore. Between writing and what I do just for my regular 9 to 5, it's kind of like, wow, all right, I miss reading, so let's jump right into
That's
it.
what we're here for.
Right.
What are you drinking tonight?
Yes. Well, I'm a very boring traditionalist. So of course I'm drinking some wonderful. So if you can see this wonderful red wine.
Delicious.
Of course, as Ben has said, it is the blood of some of my enemies. So just be very careful.
Maybe
But-
even some ex-lovers in there. I mean, whatever.
This is a very
It
nice.
happens. It happens.
One of my initiates in Minoan brought this over for full moon last night, and this is something I've never had before. This is Stella Rosa Black.
Ooh.
Like sweet, sort of desserty wine. This is dangerously delicious. So,
Dangerously delicious.
yeah.
All right. So before we jump into the questions, tell us more about this book. It's a sleigh. What's it about? What's it called? Tell us everything. We're ready.
Well, man, I know. Well, it's still great because there's so many things about this book that are kind of out there. But long story short, it's a book that I wrote that is about witch blood. If you read a book about initiatory witchcraft, traditional witchcraft, witchcraft folklore, witchcraft mythology, there's this concept, there's this idea that witches aren't just users of magic, but they are of the other world. They are descendants of the witches of the oldest sort of timelines. They have some sort of lineage. And this doesn't necessarily mean hereditary descent. But what this means is that through this sort of consistent spiritual practice, through the doing of witchcraft, because a witch is someone who practices witchcraft, that's what awakens this very mythopoetic, but also, as experienced, very personal, interpersonal transformation. And blood is talked about in almost every sacred religion. And there is something very emphatic about the witch's use of blood and the witch pricking her finger to sign that contract or to sign that devil's book. And so I wanted to get behind where do all these things come from, as many contexts as I could, being an initiate of traditional witchcraft, but also an initiate of the Wicca. And a lot of people see those things as very separate, and I don't see them as separate, but I see them as distinct. And that's sort of the caveat I say with that. So this book is sort of me trying to show where those two worlds meet. And so if you guys jump on over to Jasmine Ambrosia's channel, we just sort of did a really nice Cradcraft sort of focused conversation about the book. But it's nice because depending on who reads it, you're going to, I think, notice different pieces from different books. And I leave up to you, the reader, of what you want to pull from. It's just as much a book of practice as it is a book of different ideas and mythologies. So check it out.
I'm ready for it, honestly. My body is ready for it.
My body is so ready.
Let me add. So it's available on Amazon right now. So that's the first place I pulled up. As you guys can see, I put the link in the chat. Nathan's links are also in the description. So if you're on Facebook, they're above. If you're on YouTube, they're below. You know the drill. You know the drill. But yeah, this is what it looks like. The cover is gorgeous. I'm here for it. I'm so ready. I have a list. Like, I feel like everybody who is a friend of mine who writes came out. They all decided, let's come out with books on the same time. So Nathan and his dyslexic ass can panic. So that's basically what's been happening. but it's fine. I appreciated all
It's
this.
also happened. It's also happened with the girlies of Pop World. I'm pretty sure the girlies and the witches all like coordinated to where like we're gonna release all kinds of really good music and also kinds of really good books this summer.
Let's just
And
overload
they did.
the
And it
gays.
was, yeah, it was. It was a total overload to my spicy little brain. It was like I cannot compute this. There's too much to do in such a little amount of time. And I'm working through it.
You're surviving, right?
I'm surviving.
I'm ready. I have a stack, but I'm ready. I'm here for it.
Right.
So
Just in case aliens invade, I have a stack of books that's just going to keep me company. I'm picking up knitting again, but it's fine.
Is that what you're doing now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm reading way too many things. Being a
I could never.
all at once, of course, because I love to research and I love to pull different resources and that sort of thing. But the nice thing about working as an author for Cross Pro is there's amazing authors through Cross Pro, and so everything that's kind of coming out as I'm getting to know some fellow authors is just incredible. So like I'm really enjoying Craig Spencer's work right now. I just got through Witchcraft Unchained, which is an amazing sort of historical ode to exploring all of that history behind the British traditions, which are my main sort of interests and focus.
I think I saw a Facebook post of yours a while back about that book, and I was just like, oh, God, okay, adding it to the list. Sure.
Oh. And I'm also reading a really good Robin Artisan book. And it's one that I read probably. Hang on, I have to cough. I love the control of that, right? I'm impressed that
at the most convenient times, really.
So this is The Witching Way of Hollow Hill. Ooh. And it's a nice, thick grimoire. The rituals are how I actually got exposed to this book. There was a spirit actually that came out of this book, and it was one of the sort of the dark winter aspect of the Horned Dawn. And he writes it in such a good way. So if you haven't checked out Witching Way of Hollow Hill, definitely check it out, especially if you guys are into the more old craft, whirlpool current that is, that British witchcraft thing.
Hi, Autumn. Hello, I see you in the chat. Hi.
Hi, sis.
Hi. Yeah.
Sis from another miss.
So we're going to have all night to talk about books and all the things, but we've got some questions in the chat already. So let's go ahead and put some dents in those. And viewers, you are... Hi, Jezebel. Welcome, welcome. How does this work? I'm glad you asked. This is how this works. Readings are free. You can put a question or general in the chat, preferably in all caps, and we will add you to the list. You just go down the list as the night goes on. The readings are free, but we do welcome tips via the Cash and PayPal name scrolling at the bottom of the screen. We each have at least one name down there. So please feel free to tip us because it does help with the boost. It does. It boosts our pricing. So yeah.
And I'm raising money. I'm personally raising money for a new PlayStation controller because stick drift is real.
Your boy over there has stick drift and he's a streamer, and it's, even though I find it very funny, he doesn't.
It's not very funny. It's on.
Let's get into it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. So Raven's first. She would like a general. Oh, and just remember, fellas, gays, theys, ladies, if you will, feel free to pull whatever you want to pull. It's, go to your heart's content.
Not the Tokyo Drift. Not the Tokyo Drift, Priestess and Red.
Not the Tokyo Drift. I don't know. Maybe I starred you first, Raven. Do you want me to go for West first? Are you being picky? Trust me, I feel my hair growing.
I
It's
already pulled.
see, Raven, it's too late.
Me too.
Damn, I'm slow. I'm sorry. I'm still shuffling.
Come on, Nathan, we gotta get going.
Oh my god! Oh wait! Oh my god! Ooh! Ooh!
Why is he not ready?
When I had to do the psychic thing full time, I always told, no matter what shop I was working for at the time, I was like, listen, I am not psychic until afternoon. So I don't my first reading until 12:30. That doesn't mean noon. That doesn't mean 12:15. No, that means 12:30 p.m. And that's like 3 coffees later. So
Oh, that's cool. I'm ready, I think. Let me just say that I pulled this card, Raven, which is
My lucky number.
8 of Cups, which is very lovely and nice. I'm still learning this deck as well, so I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna say the owl encourages us to look forward to new situations. Inspiration can be found in leaving the chaos of a current situation for a new, deeper spiritual goal elsewhere. Raven, this actually fits your situation. That's fun. The owl's solitude comes from its freedom to move on when needed. So that's lovely. I mean, I think of owls more as like lovely creatures. I mean, yeah, sure, their solitude is like, whatever, but I mean, they like their family, so there's that, But yeah, it's also my favorite owl. Like, it's so pretty. Also, this owl isn't by itself. It has a little friend, right? But anyway, I think it fits a pretty good situation for you. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
Me?
you
cheese it.
Oh, I pulled the Prince of Swords, but it's in reverse. Girl. I feel like you need to trust your intuition more. I feel like something disrupted your balance and it threw you off kilter and you were like, oh. I feel like this is the time where you need to rebalance yourself, presently speaking, and just rebalance yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. Go ahead, Nathan.
I'm gonna echo that because I pulled a 7. Oh, that glare! That 7 of Pentacles. There we go. So this I think is really speaking to not just this. It's not this idea of harvest because we're at a 7, right? We're not quite at the harvest yet. We're not at completion. And so I think with the card of the gardener is what I nicknamed this card as, is this idea of that watch pot never boils. So you don't want to just keep watching and watching and watching this thing. I think this is not just about rebalancing, but I also think this is about diverting attention to different things that might need our more immediate attention, or this is about reassessing our values for certain tasks that may be coming up, certain deadlines that are coming up. But everything is working to the plan and to the seeds that you have planted. So this is also about just kind of trusting in the path that you've already set before yourself and remembering that you've already set that before yourself. So yeah, I'm not worried. Enjoy the wealth and some sort of great, I think this is also very much in line with not just like what we do for work, but how we see ourselves, how other people see us.
She said, thank you. That makes sense. I got shook this week, trying to remain focused and going after what's needed. Also, I wanted to pull attention to Jezebel Von Tex's last comment. She said, the falconer around here says owls are like lights on, but no one is home. Yeah, I've heard that they're pretty dumb.
Yeah, I also agree with Priestess in Red. I love how they run. It looks like they're hiking up their little dress, and they're like, we have to go. It's adorable.
Ta-ta, cheerio, see you later.
Adios.
All right, now we'll do West.
All right.
West is next. Not East, West.
My
Ooh.
favorite section.
Right? Mine too. Oh my gosh.
It's because we into dead things.
Well, water, dead things, it's just, it is what it is.
I'm the opposite.
The Wicked Witch, I mean, come on. No one wants to be the good witch. That's not fun.
Not that fun.
Oh,
Popular? No. Not for me.
couldn't be me.
I think you're a lovely good witch, Mark.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Aw.
Let's face it, Nathan definitely would be Elphaba.
I straddled that line.
That's fair.
Listen, I will gladly accept the allergy to H2O. I'll gladly. And the green skin, come on, honey. The blacks that I could pull off, honey, stop. Wait, let's talk
Just
about
you wouldn't look good in any red. You'd look like Christmas.
Oh no.
Think about this. Like, why does she want ruby slippers? She's gonna look like Christmas. Oh my god.
True.
Get it together, woman.
She wanted power, but hey, that didn't mean she wanted fashion. Am I right?
Power,
She was after a long
power, fashion. There's a
Listen,
yeah,
can't
right.
cannot even. Well, speaking of falconers and things, this is interesting. I'm gonna look it up right quick. Okay, yeah. So I got 9 of Pentacles for this reading, West. Look at her, looking all confident with her bird and her feathers. So the book here says, the woman looks forward to what comes next. The seabird is a sign of travel and freedom. The feathered cape symbolizes your willingness to follow your heart onto the next adventure. So if I were just going off of this card, I would say it's pro going for another apartment. It says,
What card was it?
9 of Pentacles.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. Do it. We all outgrow our shells. Sometimes you just need a bigger one.
Yeah, no, I would concur with that whole reading. I pulled Judgment. Lovely major arcana card there. But Judgment is a rite of passage. It's a transitional period because Judgment is calling upon sort of that biblical story of transitional time, of the angels coming and disembodiment. So it is about transition, totally. But it's about really just kind of trusting in the transition, knowing you're going to end up where you want to go. More than anything else, especially because I do feel intuitively that this is spawned by some sort of recent situation that's unsettled us in our living environment. So I feel like there's still more lessons or things that can be worked around to keep you where you're at, but moving is not a bad idea. Just know it's going to be another transition. And I think after that, things could stabilize, but think about, do you want the consequence of a rite of passage like that, of having to move like that?
Listen, moving sucks, but sometimes it's necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Absolutely.
What you got, Mark?
I pulled, funny enough, the 9 of Pentacles as well.
Ah,
So yeah, that's definitely saying
Can we
go
get a-
for it.
can we get a closer look? A little closer. A little closer. A little bit more. That's nice. Okay.
That
Anyways, it's
vein,
giving the vein though.
the vein.
Why am I being fed? Like,
It's definitely giving very much go out and claim it. It's yours, do it. Of course, it's a good idea. Why are you even asking? How about that?
Thank you, sorceress. Oh, is that what it is?
Thank you, sorceress.
Oh, that's how that works. I've never seen those before.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I love that. That's so cool. I'm new here.
We got West. Who's next?
Who's next? Quit feeding me. I can do it myself, I promise.
I got a bowl of ramen in that kitchen with my name on it.
Oh, what?
Ramen.
Oh gosh, I think did I unclick West? Okay, there it goes. There we go.
You stupid bitch.
I know, Gannon, these notifications though, it's awful. Priestess asks, any messages I need to hear? Please and thank you. Girl.
Oh, hey. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go first because I pulled 2 cards.
Go for it. Unshuffle
The
it.
first card that decided to flip floppity out was the 4 of Cups, but it was in reverse.
Oh.
So this card, to me, the way he's situated and what he's doing is very much sexually frustrated.
Hi, Dottie.
Very, like, see it? Like, he's very,
You know.
ooh, but it was in reverse. So it definitely some kind of frustration. And then the other card I pulled was the Knight of Cups as well. That card to me symbolizes you're tired of always leading a horse to water, or however that saying goes. Is that how it goes? Leading a
horse to water, but
yeah,
you can't drink, that saying?
yeah, that saying. You're tired of leading the horse to the water and you just want to make it drink, but you can't do that. You have to let it do it by itself. I had it's very much a slow down kind of card. Like, take your time, chill. Not everything's instant gratification. I'm done.
You can go for it, Nathan, if you're ready.
I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. No, it's very all of that. I got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is an interesting court card, because the Queen of Swords is definitely the strictest, the most intellectually sort of biting out of all of the queens in the tarot. So I like to nickname her the bitch of the tarot. So anytime a court card comes in, it's inviting you to step into that role. This is about really stepping into the queen's sovereignty and knowing that, sometimes you gotta say those nasty things because those nasty things are just a little true. It's those things that cut. It's those things that are intellectually true that need to be called out, that allow you to reclaim power over things that you need to. So don't be afraid to be aggressive, or to be intellectually aggressive rather, because this is about how you're using your thoughts, how you're using your words, how you're communicating what you need to be doing. So just do it boldly. Do it bolder, I should say, is what this is
Say
saying.
it with your chest.
Nathan said, be the bitch. Be the bitch.
Be the bitch.
Oh.
Quit making fun of my penis cards.
I'm not making fun of your penis card. I'm here for it.
Audie and Anthony are making fun of my penis cards in the comments.
Oh. I pulled the Hermit in reverse, which is another owl. Look how cute they'd be, though.
Who?
Couldn't be me. So Hermit in reverse is like you're hermiting maybe, but you're probably not doing it on purpose. Like you're like, I'm a little lonely. So like, I don't know. Maybe if you were a little more honest with yourself, and sometimes being honest with yourself includes being the bitch and speaking up for maybe yourself or others, or like actually like just imbibing what you're really thinking and feeling. Maybe your tribe would be drawn to you rather than you just kind of not having anybody to hang out with. Be the bitch.
Be a bitch that shits, not a girl that poops.
Demand the attention that you know you deserve.
Yeah.
Because you know how to
What's Priestess in Red zodiac sign? Because I swear to God, if she said she's a Leo, I'm going to reach through the screen and smack the ever-living life out of her.
Is she? I don't.
If she is, why is she even asking? That's what I want to know.
Are you doing your nails now?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't judge. I'm over here eating, so.
See?
Also, this is gonna get really inappropriate. I suddenly decided that I don't want a bun, so.
No, but Priestess is a Gemini. Okay, we'll switch to the second face that we know you're hiding.
Wow. Okay. Well, as a Gemini moon, I love you and I understand.
Okay, but what's the other face saying? Nathan, what's the other face say?
Next reading.
That's not what the other face says. I can tell you that right now. That wasn't it.
What other face? There's only
Somebody
one of us.
send Nathan. Somebody send Blue a shot. That way we can find out what the other face says.
Listen, look at these blue. I just got a refill. I don't know what is up with these Virgos in this house today. One of them's trying to feed me. The other one's filling my.
I'm not a fan of blueberries. No, thank you.
This mojito is so good.
They're too tart. They're too tart. I can't eat just a blueberry. It's too tart.
I just have a strong disliking of anything that's a blue ball, so.
That's fair.
Poor man.
It was funnier in my head when I thought it, and then I said it out loud, and I think I just heard the room groan, so never mind.
Like,
no, I find it interesting. Please, if you want to elaborate, go right ahead.
Yeah, well, I haven't had sex in quite a few months, and I'm getting really frustrated. That's
it reminds him. I'm like, are you trying to say you're avoiding getting, or are you avoiding giving? The blue.
Both. I'm vibing with sovereignty right now, and it's kind of
so someone in the chat's not an edge lord. That's so Sigma. Or is that a good thing now? I can't keep up with that. I'm not even gonna try to keep up with that. It's giving. I should call him. No, you shouldn't.
Nathan's
I hate that right now.
Nathan's over here trying to tell us how confident he is with being single, and Mark's over here trying to be young and hip, and it's just not. Guys, listen.
Ay, Dios mío.
Does the water sign have to teach you guys you can have sex and still be single, and you can be old and still be cool?
Oh, it's true.
Look at me. I'm old, but I'm cool. Yeah, I said what I said. Don't laugh at me.
Would you care to elaborate on the cool part?
My husband just started choking. He was like,
oh. Brooke is waiting so patiently.
I know.
I'm so sorry, Brooke.
She's new here. She's new here, you guys. And look,
I have Brooke's reading, so I'm gonna just start us off.
You go right ahead, Pookie.
I think it's this is one of my happy cards. You've got the 10 of Cups. So,
you won the
Sunshine, Rainbows, Unicorns. It's about the magic of believing. It really is that sort of nostalgic card. Of things coming together, of being able to see a complete or holistic perspective. It's very centered around emotions. It's very centered around family. But really, it's about, like, your faith has served you in some way. Things have followed through in some way. So, revel in it. Notice that all your cups are full and drink from them. Fullness is still fullness. Fullness comes from fullness, and the remainder is still full.
Oh, I love that.
That was so nice.
No wonder you wrote a book. You have a way with words.
Nah. I'd be a great mumble rapper, though.
Okay, what?
Mumble rapper. So it's like you're rapping, but you're not really saying words. You're just kind of mumbling them.
Oh,
So-
like when Iggy Azalea was on stage, when she went, I win, that thing. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have,
Oh, you're so welcome. Thanks for your patience, Brooke. Glad you're here.
I have no talent whatsoever. Anyway, hi. I pulled this card. It's the King of Wands,
Not Iggy.
which is
Wait,
face card, and it represents somebody with great leadership skills. Like, it could be you, honestly, but somebody who's like really good at like seeing the positive and like leading the group in a really good direction, like a cult leader.
No.
Not like a cult leader. I forgot about the Kool-Aid bit. That's all I have to say.
That's all. That's probably all you should say.
Like a great priestess who leads,
Right.
receives the people, the great counselor, the comforter.
That's yeah.
Right.
So,
What
Hi,
kind of
Jasmine.
bird is? What kind of bird is on that card? Is that a sparrow?
maybe
Is it a starling? I hope it's not a
Maybe
heavy
like some
rolling
sort of finch.
starling.
Maybe a little grackle?
maybe.
I don't know birds.
I think birds are lovely.
I think birds are fucking creepy. I don't like birds. They're
What's-
scary to me. I don't like their feet.
You don't like any feet.
Period, sis. I pull. It's the
What
finches.
animal do you like? I don't like animals. I don't like their feet. Oh, you would like marine animals though.
Marine? No,
Yeah.
I don't fuck with water.
Fish.
No,
Oh.
no. I don't like fish either.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine.
What's
I pulled the 9 of Wands.
Mom's
Technically, it should be the 10 of Wands, considering he's packing a wand. Thank you. This card is very much you've planted the seeds, you're reaping what you're sowing. It's a good harvest. If you're going after any specific goal, if you need to set goals, I feel like now is the time to do it. You've reached your previous goals. You're planting. I have a snake in my hair. You've already harvested your crops. It's that time again to replant. It's also a time. It's also the harvest time, and it's also the planting time, the fertile time as well. You're reaping, and then you're also you're doing it. You're doing all of the things is what I'm trying to get at. You've done the things. Now plant those seeds again, and then do other things. Start building. There we go.
Snakes don't have feet. You're right, Jezebel.
Oh, it's my turn. Let's see. Or did
Wait,
we?
Did you go already? You went
I
first.
think I did. Is this? Are we still on Brooke? LOL.
Yeah, we're still.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Next.
Stupid bitch. Oh my god, thank you so much, bro. Subscribe to all of our socials and the ones that are hidden too. I don't have any hidden socials. I
was gonna say mine aren't hidden.
I've honestly thought about it though.
I've thought about it too. I wouldn't be as poor as I am if I did.
Exactly.
Still
Like,
be.
people think that witches have all this money,
We
or
don't.
that authors make all this money. It's like, are you joking?
In this economy?
Are you joking?
Are you joking?
Have you seen Bed Knobs and Broomsticks? Where they ask her if she can make her own money. It's Facebook post about her the other day, and they're like, "Come on, she fought the Nazis," and I'm
You
like,
thought the Nazi and Miss Eglantine Price.
"Yes."
I don't know what you're talking about because I've never seen.
Well, we all need a little substitutionary locomotion in our life. And
Yeah,
we're missing out on a very wonderful film that captures a very important piece of British, not just folk story, but Disney introducing some really interesting concepts. And that was a lot of people when that movie came out. That was like their first witch. And,
yes.
you know, it's just that was a time at Disney too, where they were just doing a lot of witch films. There was Return to Witch Mountain with Betty Davis.
Yes.
2 years after. Yeah, so Bedknobs and Broomsticks. It's also like Mary Poppins, right? Which is clearly a witch.
Also,
so all
right.
of the music that they had not used for Mary Poppins, all the Sherman Brothers stuff that was cut. They were like, well, we've got all this music we made for Mary Poppins. What do we do? And they were like, oh, Bedknobs and Broomsticks. And so they just took all of the songs and made Bedknobs and Broomsticks with Angela Lansbury. So that's why the cast is very similar. That's why the story is so the same.
Huh.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
interesting.
fun.
I never knew that. Is it on Disney Plus?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
I'll have to check it out.
Yes.
Great,
'Cause
feel
I,
good.
I, for one, absolutely adore Angela Lansbury. She's adorable.
Mhm.
I miss her so much.
Mhm.
Oh, let's get on to the readings. So, a full moon
Right,
reading.
yes.
I actually did a poll. I did a poll for this before, because anybody who's asking about full moon things makes my heart sore.
Oh, real quick question. What does that mean for those who don't know and are new?
What? The full moon
Full
reading?
moon reading?
I just
Oh,
assumed it was.
I've never had a particular definition for it. I've always seen it as where our personal energies, or where the moon is specifically affecting us because the moon is full, where our sensitivity or where our intuition is pulling us. But also a full moon reading could speak to your magic, in terms of where is your magic headed, where is your magic going, because Luna is who is working those tides that we have weaved.
Gotcha.
Live, love, love you guys. Aw. Jezebel, I don't remember what everybody else is drinking, but I'm drinking a blueberry mojito.
Blueberry lemonade, electric lemonade, blueberry electric lemonade.
Wine, right?
Wine.
Electric lemonade. Yeah.
Wine.
What we're drinking. But yeah, that's how I took it too, Nathan, is I thought it was like what you should be working on for the full moon sort of deal. Like,
Okay.
or what you should do for the full moon. I don't know.
Dancing naked under the full moon. I
Dude.
Every day. Sometimes not. I dance naked under the sun too.
Okay.
Fun. Right?
Live life to the fullest. Do it.
Do it.
Say the weird thing.
I'm a proud nudist. Anyway.
The Midwestern accent.
I'm a proud nudist.
I'm a naturalist. Anyway.
Naturalist.
I'm a naturalist.
Common.
I'll let one of y'all go first. I'm gonna finish this sausage. It is spicy.
Oh,
Is that bratwurst?
that means you need to wash it first. My God.
Was that a bratwurst?
No, it was a hot dog. Speaking of spicy hot dogs, you ever heard of spicy lube? I didn't even know this was a thing.
Did you say lube?
You heard
Why
me.
would you want that? Why would you want that?
Apparently when it is applied onto the skin, it gives a very tingly sensation.
Like a lip plumper?
Sure, but for lower. Much
Ooh.
lower.
Have I used it?
The other set of lips is
Am
what
I
we're talking about.
surprised it exists? No. Because there's also people who really like cold sensations. So like minty, situations are popular. I know that. But yeah.
But anyway, I pulled the card.
My
Okay.
favorite
Divinations.
my favorite flavor is vanilla.
Vanilla.
I'm
This
bored.
is such a great card because of the representation. It actually has a lunar representation on it because we have Lady Justice.
Ooh. Love her.
Okay, so for you, I really feel this is about coming out of a period of feeling uninspired and knowing that the scales are in a balance, but maybe not being able to see what lies ahead. Allow yourself to sit in the uncomfortable. Allow yourself to enjoy that sort of liminal equilibrium between the scales. But just know that the longer you wait to change stuff up, yes, there is peace, but when there is peace, there is no progress. All right? And so if that cauldron is not stirred, that cauldron will crack. So go fuck some shit up because you've been keeping the peace for too long, and I think that's taking away your perspective, darling. I really do. So as far as your full moon, just don't feel like you may not have the perspective that you feel you need, but that you still have your words, and that's going to serve you very well. Is the power in the word. That's all I got. Lady Justice.
Yeah.
I hate Anthony so much right now.
Why? Is he sending you messages again?
Yeah.
Why do you look at your phone? Like, why don't you put him on Do Not Disturb?
Spicy brain.
Well, I will say that I really love Jezebel's comment as well. She said it works like muscle warmer, and it's fun, like eating popping candy. It's fun, spicy.
I do love a good Pop Rocks. But I don't want to feel that warming sensation, one in or on me.
I think
Like
in.
I don't. No, I don't think so. It would be like, no, I don't know. Ooh, that no, I'm good.
Anyway, back to the reading. I pulled Temperance in reversed, which is very similar to what Nathan was saying. I'm also getting a little bit of vibe of like maybe you are so you feel like maybe you're trying to accomplish your goals in such a quick way that maybe you're getting a little derailed. Like, honey, it's not the point. Honey, it's not the point. Let's refocus and let's like focus on like normally Temperance is pouring the water into or something like balancing, or something like that. And it's like, honey, just like refocus and like let's vibe. But also, let's take a moment to appreciate this woman's crow head. Cute. Like, just carrying it around like a clutch bag. Like, slick. What do you need?
Back fun in the little crow head. Slick back fun in the little crow head.
Honey, I got just what you need. Let me just reach down into its throat. I got it. Anyway. That's all I got.
Oh my god, and the mouth could like a coin. It'd be like a coin purse.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yay.
I pulled the Chariot, but it's in reverse. So, like, pump the brakes after. Do what you need to do. Get in there. Get in there and then get out.
Get in.
I'm going to liken this to, I don't know if Jezebel's going to give me all hawk to it. No, I'm going to liken this to as whenever me, Nathan, and Autumn play video games because, it is what it is. I get shot down because of one, peg it, then leg it. Yeah, peg it and forget it. Anyways, I get shot they come to my rescue. That kind of thing. It happens. Take life by the horns. Give it a little, a little Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, but don't give it a great fall.
Poetry.
I'm here for it.
Poetry.
I don't
8+
understand.
times. Thank you.
I don't understand anything that happens most of my life, but I love this. I approve this message.
Who's next?
Who's next, moderator? Oh, great moderator, sorceress. Ooh. What kind of magic should sorceress be doing at the moment?
Who knew the goat was a poet? That's not the only thing I'm goated for.
Ooh. Okay. I have an interesting one.
I'm here for
And
it.
let me see if Sorceress is like on. Hopefully, you're still watching and commenting, so I can see what. So, the first thing I have is I have the Five of Cups. Here's the card.
Ooh.
So, Five of Cups is always about feeling a little distraught, feeling not this sense of loneliness, but like you could be in a room, not of your people, you're not around your people, and there is this sense of aloneness, not loneliness, aloneness. But there are still 2 cups that have resources that are left to be checked. Don't collapse in upon the self. So if you're going through anything that sort of, if that relates, I would do some healing magic. One of my sort of favorite things to do is I will do some sort of solar focused work. I'll do some sun work to sort of counteract all that Saturn energy that I've usually got going on. And that's when we get into the gloomies and we get really full of self-doubt. Ritual bathing every day is a really great practice in magic to counteract some of those things. Some herbs or plants that are really great. St. John's wort, white willow bark. What else? Hyssop. Hyssop is wonderful sort of anti all the bad feelers. So, and if this is not you and this is coming out of somebody in your personal life, then work some magic to help them out. I do sense that it's a low vibration, and yeah, clear that out. Increase the vibration.
Douche.
And douche. And you'll smell like roses.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Just don't show any rose buds.
Oh no.
Not for free. Honey,
Not for free. Not for free.
you better be
I
charged.
pulled the magician.
No, speaking of rosebuds, that'll do it. That's a honker. Golly.
That would be like the size of my forearm.
That is just scary and obscene.
I'm not.
Anyways, what this card to me
Right.
is definitely saying you need to focus on what magic means to you personally. Get in touch with your own magic first. And then the other stuff will
Sorceress
come
says so
naturally.
far is douche, guys. It's important. Like out of everything you're
Amen.
getting from this message.
Unless they pay extra, then
Oh jeez.
Indulgence also comes to
You
mind.
said hyssop is good for getting rid of the negativities.
Yeah, no, it's got a healing, gentle sort of power to it in a way that it's similar to rue, but rue is more of like a banishing sort of thing versus hyssop. Hyssop is going to ease it off.
I have that in my little box of goodies.
Yeah, I love hyssop. I think it's a really great
I have
plant.
rose petals too. I love rose petals.
Oh, I love rose petals. It's always a good time for, because what you can do if you want a really good incense is you can do rose petals. I usually will do like a frankincense, and I will cover that in honey and like a red wine, and I'll let that soak for a few nights or like for a whole moon cycle. And so it's nice and thick and sticky, and you can roll it as a loose incense, and oh, it smells so good.
Nice and thick and sticky.
Keep talking about herbs. Oh, make me put my hair up.
Dog real bad.
Or what is
Makes
that
me
line in American Horror Story where Myrtle Snow, she's like smelling one of the flowers. I don't know if it's like one of the nightshades, and she's like, "Oh, an Olympian's ejaculate," and it's like, oh god. There are some trees though, and there are some plants that absolutely smell like that. Like valerian root smells like ass. What are those white trees that literally smell like, boy gravy? It's like the white buds on the tree, and you walk by them. They're all over the Midwest. And
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name.
So bad. They smell so bad.
They do. They smell like it's been left out for a minute, and it gets that.
Are we talking about that?
Yep.
They literally call them semen trees.
Because that's what it smells like. It smells like somebody who has ate McDonald's every day.
The whole hallway smells like cum.
You're telling me that
the whole hallway smells like cum.
That the Jesus was hung up on to dry is also called a semen tree.
I gotta look this up. I don't think that's true.
That is
the whole hallway smells like
that is the mythology, if you will. Yes, I will call it mythology, but yes, allegedly, at least that's what I was told back in the backwoods, is that,
your husband's baby gravy in a mason jar.
And also, I will also say that
I'm gonna need your husband's.
That's how you get and keep a man.
Baby gravy smells better than a dogwood. I'll say that.
Well, dogwood has got a lot more sort of folkloric influence than the trees we're talking about. But maybe because it smells like what we're talking about, maybe you could use it for like fertility work. I don't know.
It could. I mean, it definitely has a great symbolism for it. Let me tell you that.
Pear. Pyrus Calorana. Okay, that Priestess in Red has got it together.
Love her.
She says, "Hold on a second. I know exactly what tree you're speaking of."
Just a second.
Priestess in Red is actually a that is priestess energy there.
It literally is.
Period.
I do.
I'm using my mortar and pestle.
I do happen to know a really fun spell to keep your man with you. That is really fun. You take his underwear, preferably with a little bit of gravy, and you go to your nearest honeysuckle bush, and you tie it to the honeysuckle. Preferably, the honeysuckle should be on your property.
Pulling them to you. Keeping them on you.
Yes, honey.
That's very smart. There's a similar one in the Michigan sort of oral folkloric tradition. So you get this mixture of the Algonquin language groups with the Potawatomi tribes in southern Michigan and the Ottawa and Ojibwe tribes are more in the northern parts. But they talk a lot in that sort of lore of anytime an offering is buried or anytime an offering is burnt, it's like this instant sort of, depending on if it's on or off your land, you still carry the responsibility of that thing. So when I dispose of offerings, I've always kind of kept that as part of my practice.
Yes, because you're connected to the land, whether you want to be or not, dude.
But like when it comes to stuff like, let's say I have like food offerings that have been on the altar for over a week, or like candle wax, I just throw that shit in the garbage because all that shit has done its job already. Like, there's no need to have to go out into the woods and bury all this stuff. Like, I don't know. Like,
what's done is done.
Like,
what's done is done.
Oh, for just anything.
Yeah.
What's done is done.
There are some things that I deliberately make it a point to go outside and leave, or I make it a point to go to a specific spot and offer it there, or I'll put it onto the earth directly, or I'll put it down the well or down a drain. When I was living in like more urban, like living in the city, it was really interesting figuring out how to alter that because of the urban environment versus like living in a very rural sort of country environment where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Smells like citronella. Is this supposed to smell like citronella?
Citronella oil.
Yeah, it smells like citronella.
I'm gonna keep the skeeters off.
Can't keep mosquitoes off my Peter.
Whose turn is it to read for sorceress, by the way? Because I'm lost.
It's yours. What kind of
We're
magic?
done. I was done with mine, and Nathan, it's yours.
My turn.
Yeah,
Girl,
it's you.
You're being a hoarder with something, with energy, with something. I got, what number is this again? 7 of swords in reverse. You see this poor little bird, it just wants to keep all the keys to himself, but the keys are a little heavy for that poor little bird. You got to learn to let some stuff go, says the Cancer. Do as I say, not as I do.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Cookie Bear.
Oh my gosh, I got one too. I don't have, I'm not doing shots today because this mojito is delicious, so. Thank you. I think she wants added to the list too, Boo. I don't know. Kiki, what kind of reading? Make sure you let us know in the chat. Like, do you want a general or do you have a specific question? All right. Dottie is next.
Dottie.
Okay. Dottie the psychic.
We love Dottie.
Ooh.
She lives close to me.
Ew.
We need to go to lunch, Dottie. We need to do lunch. Oh, great.
Oh God.
I'm excited for you, Dottie. I just pulled a great card for you.
Go for it.
That's always a good thing.
So, if y'all need to skip me, go for it. I'm shuffling.
Mr. King, you can go ahead and go first. I'm still shuffling, boo-boo.
Oh, yes. Well, my dear, hang on one moment. Because this card is very nuanced. And it is the sun. And the sun is all about expansion. It's all about wealth and health and beauty and all of the, all of the things.
All the E's.
When we're talking about expanding our business, the sun and the sun card speaks to these ideas of birthing new ideas, of innovation. You've got that young solar magical child on the white horse usually. That's in those sun cards. Here we have something very similar to the Rider-Waite. We actually have those divine twins.
Ooh.
So I think you've got some really good ideas, Dottie. And they say that you can have $1 million ideas every day. But you got to figure out a way to track those, and you got to figure out a way to build an environment around you that's going to allow you to do the kind of work that A, is going to make you money and the money that you want, but B, is not going to be so demanding of your time. And that's really what's going on behind here. Is you could have the business momentum that you want, but there's something about time or restraints of time or resources that it's just about refocusing it and being able to take some risks. My suggestion to you is think about starting an event. Something small, something you can do once a year that you can get involved with the community and that is going to be sponsored by your business. You could do a psychic fair, if I'm assuming you're a psychic. But there's also I've always wanted to put together like a witchy garage sale for the pagan community where all the pagans come out and we just get all our witchy books and old cauldrons and candles and all that crap we collect because witches love our stuff. And let's just do a big witchy garage sale at that point in the year where there are no events to go to and the wheel is kind of still, and People need that extra inspiration. Do that, Dottie. Do those things. That's what I would want to do.
Honestly, I'm going to piggyback that because I got a repeat card for the night. And right side up, I got King of Wands again, which is indicating that you're a natural leader and that you're really good at threading everyone's voices together for the benefit of a group. So yeah, slay, do it. Like, do the things, do the events, I think that's a really good idea. I think it's perfect. And it looks like, wow, this got read. I've been fighting, and we are, but it's for Metro Valley Pagan Pride. It's a pagan nonprofit. Yeah, go for it. I think that's a really good idea. And I think that the cards are just backing that up right now. But let's see what Mark has to say about it. Take it away, Goat.
Well,
Well,
You are the goat.
Dottie, listen.
oh no.
I wanted to be hopeful. Typical Julia, literally. I really wanted to be hopeful. And I'm pleased to say I was right. I got the Nine of Pentacles.
Oh my
Good for you, baby.
I was
Y'all,
so
listen.
Why you gotta do
Y'all,
that?
I'm a good actor.
That's so mean.
I know.
Typical Julia.
Vagina Jenkins. Love it.
Vagina, hi, welcome.
Anyways, you are going to be this beacon of splendor. Honey, look at this. You're riding into battle, or you're riding from battle, honestly. You've claimed your trophy. You are this beacon of hope for these people. It is your turn to help galvanize said community. Build your business. Get to know people. I know getting to people is so awkward nowadays, where it's like, so, what do you do for a living? I talk to dead people and sometimes I read tarot cards.
I also buried them.
That's cool. That's cool. I work in a bookstore. What kind of books? And then it's a conversation starter.
Ish.
Break the ice. Break the ice. Say the weird thing. People want to hear the weird thing. It draws their attention. You know what I use? Never mind. That's going to give a lot of people a lot of dirty images, and I'm not going to go there.
That's the person who's using the unsolicited or the not.
Go ahead. Use your words.
Say words. Who's using Saint Jinx's uncovered tarot. Anyway.
The shade of all of this.
The shade of it all. Hey, did y'all know that Nathan wrote a book?
Yeah.
Nathan wrote a book.
It's so weird. I don't know when it's gonna hit me. Like when it's gonna hit that, like, oh yeah, it's out. People are reading it. People are reading this thing that I wrote. It hasn't hit me yet. So
have you done
I hope
any
you guys like it
or anything yet? Like where people have been like, oh my god, you're that person that wrote that book, will you sign it for me? Have you done any of those situations and it still hasn't hit you? See, that would terrify me.
I am this book has completely changed my life. I will say that. It's gotten really just amazing feedback. The sales, to my knowledge, have been really great. But the material that I produced, the thing I really appreciate about people who've read it is everybody really appreciates the amount of research and history. It's not just about pagan history, but like you get witch history.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of blended. It is truly sort of blended traditional witchcraft in the way that I see it. But it's resourceful. You can use the book as a book of spells, because anything that I feel that you would need for my practice of witchcraft, how I view witchcraft, right? Because everybody's going to recreate it in their own image, just as so on and so forth. So yeah, you should. It's more about this exploration and doing the practice rather than just being like, oh yes, I understand this perspective of witchcraft. Because I don't think that's possible until you experience witchcraft. Witchcraft is completely experiential.
Yes.
It has, and it's opened so many doors. Like, I don't want to get on this like long super rant, but like before that, it was kind of like I've always been a solitary practitioner and all that. Like, and like just being on this show in like the past almost 2 years now, Nathan?
Don't
2 years?
don't make me do math. Don't make me do
Don't
math.
make me sing is, but like it's opened the door for so many things. I've met so many new people. Like it's been great.
It's lovely. Listen, eat the cookies.
With the Kool-Aid.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Wait.
Kiki wants to know if she purchases her book and then sends it to you, if you'll sign it for her.
So, unfortunately, I don't have a mailing address right now. I'm kind of in between housing, but reach out to Crosscrow Books, which is the main publisher, and where you can also, that's sort of the main place you can also get the book, is directly from the publishers, and they ship it in like 2 days. You'll get it. They're really good about shipping. But ask them and see if they have any signed copies left, and if they don't, you can order a copy from them. They'll send it to me, and I'll send it to them, and they can send it to you.
Nice.
Crosscrow Books is, again, like, there are so many amazing books on their website right now, and I think they're doing a deal where it's like if you get $75 worth of books, they'll just ship it to you for free. And that's actually pretty good, because we're talking about books that just came out.
I love free shipping.
It's a gorgeous, gorgeous perk.
It is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Here's their website for the chat if y'all want it. Yeah, Ben, that's a really good point. And in truth, buying from Amazon, the author doesn't always get the same royalty. Yeah, that's why normally I ask everybody, so where do you prefer we buy the book? Where do you prefer?
Yeah, I mean, I always recommend Crosscrow directly, because I know they'll get it to you fast, and I know that I know those people, because they're the ones who produced the book. So go to Crosscrow Books directly. You can also, if you want to support some of my favorite witchcraft shops, Spiritus Arcanum in Peabody, Massachusetts. That is Matthew Venus, who also has an amazing book coming out about spirit fetishes, spirit dolls. He is an amazing.
Already on my list.
So
On there.
I've already lost the train of thought with like where I was going with this. Now I'm like,
the stores.
Oh, stores. There's also Pentagram shop in Salem. Yeah. There is Enchanted Shop in Salem. I'm not sure if they have the book in stock yet, but definitely check with them. If you are looking for more of the local Midwest area, there is Arts and Crafts in Hartford, Michigan. There's also Barnes & Noble. There is, you can order from Barnes & Noble's website directly. They'll send it to you. Pretty much. A lot of the occult stores that will carry from Red Wheel Weiser, they can order it for you.
Yes, Priestess. Matthew Venus. It's not out yet, but he is.
But get your pre-order, because that's going to be a very good book.
Yes. Listen, already on the list. Trust me. I'm like, have him on Facebook. Like, you and Ben and him. Listen, I'm just like, really, guys? Okay. Adding. Right. I'm here for it. I'm here. I'm going to be reading for the next year. But I'm here. I'm here with you. I'm ready. Yeah.
I'm here.
I'm here and I'm queer and I'm ready. All right, let's do some more reading. Let's just do it because we still have some.
We have a friend that looks just like Goatfish. Oh my god, I've always wanted to meet my doppelganger.
Beak. Beak.
That's the coolest name ever. Hey, Cherry Berry.
Cherry berry. We love cherry.
Cherry berry.
Cherry Berry.
Is a cherry a berry?
Cherry. Cherry.
I don't know. I think it is.
Hmm?
What defines a berry? What makes a berry a berry?
Fruit. The seeds are on the inside.
But
Is
orange?
it tomato a berry then?
Is what?
Is it tomato a berry then?
No, it's a fruit.
But what makes a berry,
right?
Listen,
Oh,
I'm
orange
too
fruit?
intoxicated for this. I'm too
Also
intoxicated for
berries.
this. Stop it.
So in botany, a berry is a simple, fleshy fruit that develops from the ovary of a single flower and has seeds and pulp. And pulp, also called the pericarp, is divided into 3 layers. Oh, that's so interesting.
So are apples a berry?
No. Because there's no, it doesn't, I don't think it develops from the, well, let me just see. Maybe they are.
Hey, guess what? You wanna know a fun fact?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna remember any of this.
No, apples are not berries. Apples are palm fruits, which are characterized by having a core. Berries, on the other hand, are simple
do
fruits
that.
that develop from a single flower's ovary and usually have many seeds.
Oh.
So, berries do not dry out or split apart at maturity. So, you can rule out apples, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, pineapples, peaches, and plums. But blueberries, pumpkins, oranges, and bananas, those are all berries.
Pumpkins are berries?
Yeah!
Oh my gosh. The more
Yeah.
you know.
And that is according to coloradostate.edu, Little Shop of Physics.
Well, thank you, Colorado State. Oh my
Aren't they
God.
great?
Science.
Colorado, my home. Anyway.
All right. Anthony wants
My
to know.
superpower is I'm not gonna remember any of that.
That's why it's
I love he goes,
recorded.
I love that varying levels of intoxication between the 3 of them. Yes.
What level am
Okay,
I?
well, what level of intoxicated am I, Anthony?
Yeah.
Don't answer
What,
that.
what levels are we? You know what? Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to know.
yeah, rank us in the comments. I want to know. I'm genuinely curious.
I just need
I'll
to
show you.
Child. I'm a child. Oh, who wants to go first for this one?
Oh, read him to filth. Okay, the library is open. Let me pull a damn
Where's my
card.
glasses? I need to put on my glasses. I took my snake out because that was giving me a headache.
Reading is what?
Fundamental.
You're so gay.
I know, I love it. Though. It's so great.
So
He said we're so gay.
We're so gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, darling. Okay, Anthony. I don't know
Oh,
if
shit,
this is
that's
about a
not good.
sibling thing
That's not
that's
good.
going on right now. If you've got a specific brother or a
We're
sister,
using this.
or
we're
even if
using
this is
this.
a roommate sort of situation that you consider that sibling-like.
Nope.
That is like a best friend.
Nope.
That is like, this is your soul brother. This is your soul sister. But if there's been a recent
Okay,
fight, or if there's been a recent sort of like, you feel like you're on different terms with this person that you would consider your go-to person, have a little humility with this situation, because the more empathy and the more you can see it from that person's perspective, I think the better your approach to reconciling that relationship is going to be. I don't know why that's so specific, but that's coming out of a six of cups.
You should fix my hair. Please do.
And again, that's really kind of eerily specific, so I'm sorry if that's eerily specific. I hope it relates in some way. If it doesn't, just keep it in your back pocket. But yeah, reconciliation is what this is speaking to. Like your other half, your best friend, your soul sister. I get sibling, but it may not be a sibling.
Nathan's my soul sister. I've just accepted that fact.
Wait, which one? Me or her? Me or her?
We're both pretty cute.
Don't make me choose. Don't make me choose. But you have to fight to the death. You have to fight to the death. That's how it goes. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
That's why we kill him, Nathan. That's fine.
Oh, and then we can run away.
Typical Julia. Typical Julia. No.
So
Nathan literally is
my
Nathan. BlueNightt Nathan. BlueNightt Nathan is my twin flame. BlueNightt is my twin flame. In this next life, once both of us are gone, we'll find each other again. I fucking know it.
That like twin flames like cause chaos or something, and like.
What do you think this is?
Oh, it's so true, and we're bringing it to the rest of you all. You're so welcome.
Typical Julia.
Typical Julia.
Whose turn is it? What are we doing?
Fine, I want to go next.
Go next.
I'm reading from the book because I know you personally. I got 10 of swords. So sorry. You're going to suffer. And you're probably not going to be happy about it. I don't know. Anyway, defeat burdens. Taking on too much responsibilities and burdens that are the
what, Anthony? Never.
Feeling trapped. These roots can dig deep and hold you down. The blooms may seem like positive goals, but the work involved is too much to handle on your own. Prioritize your needs versus your wants.
Oh, wow. Not me calling out Anthony.
That's what it's saying. Don't Virgo so hard. You got that? Okay, your turn.
Who?
You, Cheez-Its.
Me?
You.
Yes, you.
I pulled the King of Swords.
Oh.
Listen. Anthony.
Don't cry.
Did you say don't curry?
Don't cry.
Don't cry.
Don't cry.
Listen, I'm going to be as clear as I can with you on this subject because I've said it before.
And I'm going to hold
say
your
it
hand
again.
when I say this.
I'm going to hold your hand when I say this, and I'm going to look directly in your eye when I say this. I'm going to need you to do the bare minimum when it comes to current situations. I'm going to need you to say, I would do that right now, but I have other things that are taking my attention, and I can't get to that right now.
I really want to, but I can't. Like, I really, really want to, but I can't.
Here's the thing. I would love to, but I can't. So, have a good day. God's not real. I am. Do with that what you will. Maybe take a donut on the way out. You're looking a little peckish. Maybe that'll boost your metabolism. So you'll be able to finish that on time and not me.
Why do I get, like, Catholic school vibes from you, Anthony? Did you go to like parochial school?
Pierogies, I love a good pierogi.
Love it. I don't know. I get some. If that Catholic guilt is coming back to haunt you, it's great. Make a deal with the devil, because when you get to meet the devil, he's the devil you've always known. So there ain't nothing
it's
to
me,
do.
Anthony. Anthony, make a deal with me. You know what I can do. Make a deal with me, Anthony. Anthony, make a deal with me.
Minty.
Or Gregory.
Greg.
Great. I'm all
Gregory's my
Greg.
sweet brown spooky. I love him dearly. But he's kind of pissing me off here lately.
Not Gregory.
He's talking about other people.
What? What about her? She's right there. She's fine.
Marky really said worship me as if I were a benevolent god.
What plate? She can have it. There's nothing.
I would also like to remind the audience that I single-handedly uprooted a man's life?
That was fun for you. Althea Luna asks, is there a confession from a past love coming soon in hopes of a restart? Are they a Taurus? Because if they're a Taurus, then probably. No one here is a Taurus, right? I can talk shit freely? Okay, cool.
Autumn's a Taurus.
Well, Autumn's my sister, and she knows what I mean. So she
Hold up. Why am I getting an Aquarius vibes?
here's
Oh, it's a Leo? Oh my god, it's a Leo.
kidding.
That explains the card I just pulled.
Yeah, same.
Oh dear.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
I just love how somebody who has not said a word in the chat literally just came forth and was like, what did we ever do to you? Sorry. I'm just kidding.
You know damn well what you did.
Just a joke. Anyway, Nathan, sorry.
And you know what? Maybe you haven't done it yet, but you'll do it.
You do it every time.
Every fucking time.
Every goddamn time. Receipts, phone numbers, pictures, text,
So good.
screenshots.
Screenshot.
And as a Taurus, I'll do it again.
Lurking.
Where were we?
Okay. I just gotta get this out. This is Alethea Luna. Is there a confession? Confession's the wrong way to word this. Here's the thing about readings that I like to communicate to people. Sometimes the question that you're asking is not the question you really want to ask. Sometimes the power of being able to get a reading is knowing what question to ask the psychic and being able to uncover what it is you really want. And this works for magic too, right? Like, if we've got the power of magic and can have whatever we want, then it's not about the process of getting what you want. You can get that. That's not the issue. But it's about figuring out what you want in order to get it. So, Alethea, my darling, this past love, ask yourself, do you want a past love, or do you want something that has new, passionate romance behind it? So no, I see nothing from your past. I think if you are going to get, if you're going to get some, it's going to be from someone new. And I think that taking that leap of faith with the multiple men that I see who have interest in you, you're holding yourself out for one person, and you got all these other guys around you. So just go.
A man, honey, a man. Try
or a woman, or a
man.
whatever your preference is, but
A being.
That being that you are asking about. I don't see a confession, but I do see maybe a let bygones be bygones. You need to explore and have faith that you've got all these options and all these men around you who worship you, because you do.
Ooh, I love that.
It just may not be the men that you asked for.
Use them as servants. I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
I didn't hear shit.
I'm not saying you go out and be like, oh, we should, let's go get coffee and then have them pay for it.
And then we.
I don't know if this is like, because I'm seeing two very specific guys around you who have very clear interest.
Oh, can I go next now?
Yeah.
Funny, because I got 2 of Pentacles.
Yeah.
See, my thing is, this is a definite juggle act between 2 people. Just because it specifically says 2 of Pentacles. There's this person that's good for you, and then there's person that's not good for you, but they're also kind of good for you. You have to outweigh them. You have to judge them based on, is this Mr. Right or Mr. Right now? And if it's Mr. Right now, there could be a possibility that that little now part will just fall off and that person could turn into a Mr. Right. You never know. I'm saying keep your options open. You may options opal? Really? Maybe carry some opal. I don't know. What's opal have to do with anything?
It's pretty.
Keep your options open. If you have to juggle, juggle wisely. The saying goes, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Literally, there is.
There is. But I think with what I'm getting from this is about you might know you're skating on thin ice. Have as much fun as you can, but when it's time to end it, end it. Because if you don't, you will hurt yourself and everybody involved in that situation.
So,
her birthstone's opal. That's scary. That's never happened.
You're gonna love this. You're just gonna love it. Because I was like, first I got temperance. And then I was like, I had this earlier. Can we get a little something else? And I got 2 of cups.
Yeah.
So, is it accurate to say what they said? Yeah, ditto. Let's just save some time. Yeah. And also, like, I mean, listen, if you don't want it to end, you can always say, hey, I got this friend who kind of swings both ways. If they do. I mean, you never know until you ask. There's always that situation, you know? ¿Por qué no las dos?
I love soft shell tacos.
Oh my god, I went to Del Taco for lunch a couple days ago.
Free shabakadoo.
Free shabakadoo! They got a new thing called free shabakadoo.
Oh my god.
Peel the
You know what I
avocado.
want? You know what would be really delicious right now?
Guacamole. Guacamole.
Birria.
Nathan, Blue Nathan, you may have a contender for new bestie because, like,
Girl, listen.
Wait, I gotta look this way. There we go.
yeah, there you go.
It's very Brady Bunch.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Ah, Jasmine!
You already
Good
My
was
night.
it.
dad, man.
It's a little trad crap.
Again. Sorry.
Oh, who we doing general for Kai? Is that Kai? You say that?
Kiki, I think is her name.
I love
Kiki.
Black Moon.
I know, right?
That's a really good one. Love-
Kiki was on YouTube a while back, but I don't think she's actively making videos yet.
Oh well, I really hope you come back to YouTube.
Me too. Kiki, listen, come back.
Oh wait a minute.
I love how with every live, Marky
Sarah,
gets
you're on
more
the-
and more in tune with
Oh yeah, this was like 2 or 3 years ago.
I don't know what's going on.
A while ago.
Yeah.
Working on it, girl.
You're-
holding breath. I'm holding my breath. But anyway, Sarah, we got you. We got your question. You're
Oh
on.
shit, I got 2 cards.
I'm shuffling. I swear.
Oh,
But
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
me. I don't like it.
I don't like it, but hey, it's what you got. So.
I don't reshuffle, guys. Just so we're clear, I don't, but it's fun to think that way.
I got this really violent looking like tug of war card. Hang on. Oh, Blast! Can't figure this out. Do you see this?
It's pretty though.
It is, but like, look at these faces. They're like so intense.
Yeah.
Oh, not the Benjamin Blinker. Don't even call me out on social
I
media as a
feel
blinker.
like this is literally to this a wands card.
Yeah.
We've got sexual tension. We've got creative
Ooh.
frustration. Like, there's a lot of frustration going on right now in this card, in the sense that it feels like we're just swimming against the tide. We're trying to
Oh
make.
no.
We're
Don't be a
trying.
salmon.
We're just trying to make money. We're trying to do these things. Here's the thing that I've been sort of meditating with, and I'm in a similar sort of situation myself. So I could be projecting, and if it doesn't relate, then fine. I'm just gonna keep talking.
Me.
Literally, I was like, well, someone is gonna hear this and thinks it's important. But as conduits, right, and magical people, we can only flow where the riverbank is carved out for us to flow. In this sense, we work with the other world because the other world helps us navigate that path, okay? When there's resistance to things, and I think that resistance causes us grief and like things that we know are in our control and fixable, go towards and make the sacrifice towards the things that path naturally opens up. Because again, if you stay stagnant, there's not much happening, and I feel like there's movement that's necessary. I also feel like if you've been thinking about quitting your job, just quit. Like that if you're done with that bullshit of like nasty coworkers or power moves or whatever it is, be done with that, because you can do your own thing and make just as much money, and you should. So yeah, that was really spicy and that felt really good.
If you need advice, Poogie Bear, you talk to me about that.
Quitting. I quit.
I want to hire a quartet when I quit, like a barbershop band.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
I also come with my own background music.
You know, I was in a barber shop, Oklahoma.
You were in junior high in the Music Man, bitch. In the Music Man.
Music Man yeah, it was the Music Man. You're right. You got me.
Yeah.
Did you sing the whole good night, ladies? Good night, ladies.
Yes, he did. I was Tommy. What is his last name? Jarvis? No, Tommy. I don't know. The little kid that got in trouble, or the kid that got in trouble and like lit a firecracker under what's her face's thing. Yeah.
Oh, Mary in the library.
They didn't give me a lot of speaking parts in any of the plays, but I was there.
It's not true. You had plenty of speaking parts in high school.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You had a whole hand jive. I was there.
Hand jive?
Yes.
When?
Bonnie and I doing the hand jive while you're sitting there spinning.
Do not speak of that woman either.
I'm just saying, honey. I was there, you know.
Chew gum as you walk out too. Honey, you're wasting your gum.
Honey, you got a big storm coming.
I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
You can shop at 5 or 6 stores. Just.
I got a 5 card as well. I'm so sorry, but I got 5 of Cups in reverse, which is basically like, okay, I'll accept my punishments. I fucked up. I did the thing. I fucked up. So, what? I love this classic gay Americana.
Oh my god, all 3 of us are literally the different types of Americans. We got a well put together person, Nathan King, a decently average person, BlueNightt, and just me.
Listen, we're all Midwesterns.
The Midwesterner twink, the Midwesterner otter, the Midwesterner bear. What more could you want? It's like
Wait,
the wind
what?
in the willows.
You're an animal.
Wait,
You're an animal.
which is which?
You're an animal.
Anthony, quit it. Nathan, how do you say what? Nathan, other Nathan, the word Anthony put in the chat. Will you say it correctly?
Oh, he doesn't. How do you say like coloring crayon color?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Color?
Mark. Goatfish. How do you say color?
Color.
No.
Cooler?
No. Collar.
Collar. It's like collard greens. You just
But
take off the greens.
you spent quite a bit of your time as a kid close to Kentucky. So there's that.
Yeah.
Collar.
Collar.
That's okay. Jasmine called me on TikTok, on a TikTok live, no less, when I was like, oh, hail.
Oh, hell.
Oh, hail.
Hail.
Straight to hail. Anyway,
That's the most Virginia thing.
sorry. Sucks, but it is what it is.
Did you just say that's the most West Virginia thing? Girl, I'm in West Virginia.
I
I'm
love West
leaving.
Virginia.
I'm leaving.
Why do you love West Virginia?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, the mountains, the hollers, and yeah, there's just something about it. There's a mystique in the trees there.
Trolls are mean.
I like the trolls.
They're mean.
Does Nikki say it like that too? No, she says it the correct way. I'm the only one that got the stupid gene that says collar.
Collar.
Shut up. Next, who is reading? I'm sorry if I
Your
interrupted.
turn.
people.
It's your turn. You're good.
It's
Collar.
me?
Yeah.
Well, I pulled 2 cards, and I'm so sorry about that. But the first one I pulled is the Hermit.
Cute.
Kiki, sweetheart, you were living a life of lonely. Excuse me.
It was the Nathan's eyebrows. It was like we were both like,
And I was like, that
I
was,
was coughing.
I mean, read for filth, girl, but damn.
Oh no, I don't like where this is going. Are y'all making fun of me?
no.
No, not at all. It's just, I just want to make, it's her therapy bill, so.
That's fair. You are feeling this very isolated, alone kind of home. But I also pulled the 6 of Pentacles, which is very much towering above everyone. The way that this is edited and drawn out, whatever that word is,
How was it
is
drawn?
very much giving, no pun intended, big dick energy. You need to establish your dominance with whoever is trying to oppose said dominance. Pull it out and piss on them. Mark your territory. Put on your big girl britches. Be the bad bitch you are and show that person who's boss.
Priestess. I'm taking that line. It's your therapy bill.
I use it every day. If there is something that is not your problem and you do not have the time for, this is great office lingo too. If you have an office job, you look at someone, you go, well, it's not my therapy bill. This is not. Like, that's not my problem. It's not my therapy bill, and I'm not.
I can't wait to use that.
I learned a new tool today, and I'm so excited to use it.
Please, everybody use
Nathan,
it.
Blue, can you imagine the look on Derek's face when I say that to him? Well, it ain't my therapy bill.
I'm so ready. Okay, let's get these questions over with because we're almost at 2 hours. Let's just get through them. We got this.
Ganon, Pookie Bear.
Oh, I'm excited for you, Ganon. I just pulled a 3 of Pentacles.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
This is about mastery. You're really mastering your craft. So if this is the question in general about your witchcraft, your magic, you're really being viewed by people in high positions of authority, of power, for your skill set. You bring a very specific skill set to the table because you've put a lot of time, focus, attention on, mastering this thing. Expect some sort of advancement, expect some sort of step up as far as how the greater world or how the greater group will see you, especially once we get into the fall of this year. And I think you're going to notice that pretty immediately. I'm going to be right back. I'm gonna go grab a thing. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I got Ace of Wands. Beautiful. That sparrow is gorgeous. Inspiration, heart,
Stunning.
and joy. Inspiration, hard work, and joy. The sparrow is small, but she accomplishes great feats when she puts her little sparrow mind to it. And that's you. That's that Ace of Wands right here. You got the energy. You just got to put your mind to it, honey, and you can make it happen. And that's all, period. It's you, Cheez-It. Yeah, I got blueberry in my teeth. Oh, yeah. No.
Ganon, I don't know you personally, but like, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. Oh.
Can you read it? Can you
Prince of Wands.
Oh my. I'd like to
He
be
said,
that.
"Hi, I'm walking into the club." Dick
Girl, that's a
first.
booty hole.
That's not a booty hole. You can't get no infection. It's a booty hole.
I'd like to be that lion face though. Did you see that lion's face?
Just right there.
Yeah, just like right there in the middle of its forehead.
Mark is literally that cool woman you meet at the farmer's market.
Yeah.
I could see that. Do you want to know how I grew these rutabagas so fast? I'll tell you.
No, I don't actually. Just let me know how much they are so I can grab and go. Thank you. If I hear the word one time, I swear to God.
If you hear the word what?
Taste this water has. Why is it so spicy? Oh, it's recycled. We recycle it.
It's what?
Recycle.
Make the face. Yes. Exactly why I said I don't really want to know why you're growing, how you're growing them so fast. I just want to get them and get out. Thank you.
Well, it's funny you ask how I grew these rutabagas so fast. Let me tell you.
Oh, no.
There's
No,
something in the water.
I used a special blend.
I bet you did.
No. You know what? I think I'll just
Is
go.
Mark okay? Honestly, is there a point in my life when I'm ever okay? Anyways, I got the Prince of Wands. This is you claiming your throne after you've won this victory. You have your face set to the sun. You're blossoming, that little sunflower that you are. You're basking in the ambiance of the sun. You are transcending normal human functions and you are photosynthesizing. You're taking in all that goodness from the sun. You need to get out more, is what I'm getting from this. But take in the sun's warmth, let it energize you. That's what I'm getting from that.
Gannon, if you don't study alchemy, start studying alchemy. Start looking at actual alchemical practices and things, because I think you're going to have a real...
Yes, it's about the rutabagas again.
Sure. Do some alchemical rutabaga.
What they said.
Conjure the herb. But no, yeah, look at alchemy. I think there's something there for you there.
Science. You want next, or should I? Nathan, twin. You want next, or should I?
What next for what?
Yeah, this one. Did he already go?
I think I already went.
Yes, he just went.
Oh, my bad. Listen.
Stupid bitch.
5 again. 5 of wands. 5 of wands. Look at all those snaky snakes. So listen.
Oh, my snake's gone from my hair. It's fine.
Conflict, yes. But the good thing about conflict, is it helps us all grow, which is also a really good indicator of the snake, right? Like transformation, growing out of an old skin and getting a new one, you know? So like, yeah, and Nathan even just said alchemy. Mark said something. I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure it had something to do with the bigger picture here, and I'm sure that it was all very wise. So, yeah, I love Colby Michaels. Listen, yeah, he's a good author too.
I get to see him next weekend.
Is he still in St. Pete?
He's going to be traveling, doing an oddities expo in Michigan. And
yeah, that's what I heard too. I don't know
doing
who this
a
person is.
class in the same neck of the woods, so we're going to meet up and do witchy things.
Yeah, they're gonna do witchy things.
Mark's just like, yeah, totally, me too, yeah.
Right. I just like to feel like I'm included.
Yeah, I know he has a new book coming out too, Ben. Yeah, I know. It's a problem. Problem I have. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there.
Can't wait to get my hands on your book, Nathan. Are we? Oh, we just got a new person to purchase your book. We are saving lives here.
It's the children.
Nathan, do us a favor. Look as starved as you possibly can in this instant. This needs purchases. If you purchase a book in the next 5 minutes,
you too can save.
Will wink at the camera and say your name and give you a heartfelt thank you.
In your show, why you
gotta sing it like that?
Yo, this is story how my life got flipped upside down.
Ben said, Susan Sarandon, hello. You too can help support Midwestern witches. And that's all.
Susan Sarandon? Not Susan
Sarandon.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Who's Susan Sarandon?
Who's Susan Sarandon? Oh my
Nathan, you stupid bitch.
She did Stepmom. She's Nerissa in Enchanted.
Oh.
Susan Sarandon.
She was in The Witches of Eastwick.
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know her last name.
And she always talks like this.
She's super smart and she's so wonderful. I can tell she is just the most glorious I bet she smells good. I bet she smells like old money.
She smokes pot like a mofo, and that
Yes,
gets
she
me.
does. She's right up there with Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, she smokes a good shit. According to Kathy Bates, her and her got the last.
Oh, I love Kathy Bates.
Who
Don't
doesn't
even get me
Kathy?
started.
I check on Kathy Bates every morning just to make sure she's in good health.
I can understand. I used to do that with Debbie Reynolds, and then
Who's Kathy Bates? I'm joking. That was a joke. That
Thank
was a joke.
God. I was like, goodbye.
I
goodbye.
am going to need some. I'm going to need someone to donate at
It was
least
about to be like,
1,000. No. No, I listen. I'm going to be so for real with you right now. I'm going to need someone to donate at least $1,000 so I can get a plane ticket to Nathan. You BlueNightt Nathan's house, so I can come smack the shit out of him for even trying to pull a joke like that.
Will you get it on camera?
I will.
World star! Love it.
Sarah Nations, your husband.
Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Who's received this crazy employment opportunity, you know, all this stuff. Okay. You're just gonna have to go with this flow. Because he's gonna take this crazy employment opportunity. And it's gonna work in your favor. Even though the time that you want with your significant other is going to be compromised. But this is going to give you the wealth, the lifestyle, the completion that you want to be able to complete paying off certain things. Like if there's debt, this is going to take care of that, and that's going to buy your peace of mind. And that peace of mind is the only thing that is really going, I think, to stabilize that sense of a lack if you're struggling with this feeling of lack. So just make the move, and know it's going to be different, but that's life. Like life is always going to be different. But you have control of the scenario, so go where, just go with this and know that you're going to have what you need from it.
Yes. I got a similar message. I got 5 of Swords. There's going to be a little bit of a kerfuffle, but you know what? Pick up your prize, grab what you can, and get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, gather your supplies, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very much giving, like, damn, okay. No need to breathe. It's okay.
Nope, just straight down the hill.
That was so manly.
That's the straightest you'll see me.
Do it again. Do it again. My phone wasn't ready.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Get out. No, I'm just kidding.
We need to take a 15-minute break.
So yeah, just, let your man get the shit and go. You know what I'm saying? You know what's really good about working a bit more is usually it also comes hand in hand with a little bit more PTO and a little more vacation,
Mask for mask, Nathan. Oh my God. Not only are we a self-help show, we're also a
pimp service. We're also an adult entertainment company. We're also a grocery store. Don't ask me where that comes in hand because there's only certain things we can talk about when it comes to that. And we are.
What's that one thing where people set up other people for dates?
Catfishing?
No.
Blind dates?
You speak of my language, Nathan.
Grinder?
No, where people set up other people for dates. What's that? Matchmaker.
Matchmaker, make me a match.
Make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch.
It's such a cultural thing.
We were just having a discussion about how our lives are literally the birdcage last night.
No, that was just you.
Anyways, Christian Mingle. We are also farmersonly.com. We do all of that. I'm a what's that called? A minister. What's that called? I'm ordained. I can do weddings.
Universal Life Church, come through.
That's actually
Amen.
true. He did my wedding. Not in my Christian Minecraft server.
Hey, I have a question. Real quick.
Okay.
If you could pick a stone that represents me, what would it be?
That represents you.
While you're thinking about it, I'll tell you my card. I pulled the Knight of Cups, which means you are taking a break. You are drinking in the sweet nectar of your labor. It's that nice, refreshing water that's been infused with cucumber and mint. Hello, spa water. It's very refreshing, crisp, light. It's very much quenching of the thirsts. He's going to get this job. It's going to be good, but there's going to be this other door that I feel is going to open for him that's going to lead to better opportunities. It's laying the foundation, getting the groundwork to be set up and going. He's going to supervise. He's going to just supervise. He's going to take those skills and then he's going to find another opportunity. That's what I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
Garnet.
I don't know. Garnet?
Yeah.
I also got sort of similar stone. I got like sort of like a malachite or like a serpentine.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why? Because I'm very much. If I could describe myself.
For me though.
Huh?
It's the
What?
chair. You're like, do you want to know why? And then you lean forward and your chair goes.
Well, because
Sorry.
my favorite role to play. This is going to tell you a lot about me as a person, and I'm here for it. My favorite role to play in any kind of like RPG game is the person that's like, oh yeah, I'll work for you, and then you'll work for them for a minute, and then you'll go behind the. It's very much double agent, if you will. I like to expose truths when people are not being, 100% real.
It's that
my
emerald.
favorite thing.
It's that
Is
emerald.
that a Capricorn trait?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, my Venus is in Capricorn, so in
Venus.
my relationships, I'm a lot harder on my relationships than I am even with myself or like with my friendships, which is why I think I do better single, because I don't have that same like Capricorn, like let me buck you off and reclaim my independence sort of thing that happens. But oh, Ben, I'm so excited to read you. So let's see. Next few months be for your practice. Oh, yes.
Spanish, literally, stone of the pain in the side equals jade. Green's my favorite color. And you know what else is so funny? I feel like if that was in real life, if I was said double agent, nobody would kill me because one, I'm very charismatic. I will talk my way out of most situations and be like, you're crazy, I'm leaving.
That's called gaslighting, not charisma. Sorry.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh no. Not me. Oh gosh.
Am I toxic? Be honest. Oh, I love it.
Ben, I've got like
I'm not gonna.
I've got not great news. I'm so sorry.
My toxic trait
Anyways,
is
next
asking on a
question.
live. My toxic trait is asking on a live stream in public if I'm toxic. Sorry. I'm just go ahead, Nathan. Sorry. I'm
You're
far gone.
good. No, I've got 6 of swords. So there's definitely some sort of news about your living situation that's going to come up in the next 2 months. So there's going to be a 2-month stall or a 2-month distraction that's going to take away some focus. I feel like the practice is going to take a back seat because you're just going to have to deal with whatever that news is going to be. But I do feel like it's going to be exciting news because it's news that you've been waiting for in terms of just being able to move on to the next sort of chapter. So expect a stall, expect it to be slow, but don't change what you're doing. Keep that course moving. That's all.
You next or me, Mark?
Nathan, you can go. Blue, you can go ahead. I have to type something to Ben.
Okay. So Ben, I pulled 2 cards because I didn't like just having the one, and I was like, be specific. So first I got Knight of Wands in reverse. Look at that cardinal, and it's so cute, being ridden like a little horse. And this is like giving me the impatience feeling of like, I just want things to happen. Like I just want it to just happen right now and just like, do the things. So the second card that I got is a 4 of Swords, which is saying, take a step back and meditate. Like I like what Nathan said, keep the forward momentum, but also you can keep forward momentum and really kind of evaluate what you're doing in the same time, So I think that's a really good word of advice for that card person. And that's all I got. You cheese it.
I pulled the Hierophant in reverse.
Hierophant. That's it.
This card is very much about, I feel like you need to take a step. This is going to be a controversial yet brave opinion, and I don't care because it's our show and not yours. I feel like you need to take a step back from the witchy aspect of things for a moment and focus on real world things. I feel like your hands are in very much different aspects of these magical communities that you are overfilling others' cups, but you're not thinking about yourself. It's good to help people, but not too much. Let your cup refill before you go filling others' cups. Protect your energy from others as well. I feel like there's someone that's sapping energy from you daily. That's like they wake up and they're like, I'm not feeling the best. They don't do it intentionally. They just do it.
It's me.
Put those shields up. Turn it back on them. Use a mirror. I don't fucking know. Carry a mirror in your pocket. Reflect that shit back on other people because 1, you don't need that in your life. 2, worry about yourself first.
Ugh, parents are so bad about that. Oh my god.
I called my mother the other day, Mrs. Weebly.
Yeah.
And you know what her first question was? Is everything okay?
Never mind.
Coming from the person who never asks for help.
Like,
that's also the mother that calls me and says, what's the Wi-Fi password?
Hate it. 10 out of 10. Hate it.
Or,
I don't know. Write it down.
Or you know what my favorite one that I've received is? Hey, I can't log into my email. Do you know what my password is?
Yep.
No, I do not, Mother. Well, why not?
What do
It's
you
your password. You made it. Well, I have to go, Mom. I'm busy. Goes back to video games. But if I roll at this specific time, this boss does this mechanic, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Right.
Ma'am, this is a Starbucks drive-through.
No, we don't support Starbucks. Anyways, what's the next question? I'm sorry. Who's next?
That's it.
That's it. We made it. We
There's no
survived.
more questions. There's no more questions.
No.
Oh my god, I just noticed you're wearing an Easy Bake Coven t-shirt.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the story about an Easy Bake Oven.
Oh my god, please do.
The most fucking dangerous toy.
Nathan's gone. Hi, how are you?
Hi. Oh, there he is.
Oh,
You left us just as I was talking about your shirt.
No, I
no,
was,
I think it was fine. I think it was fine the way it was. Do it again, Anthony.
Oh, come on now. No, but oh, the shade of it all. Oh, and I get to be in the middle for my story.
That's
No,
fair.
listen.
Oh,
Easy Bake Ovens, I'm going dizzy. Easy Bake Ovens are so dangerous. My mom had one, right? And she has this story, and I was never allowed to have an Easy Bake Oven. Because, as every
What about-
kid knows, you always wanted the Easy Bake Oven. Because you could
what
make-
about the doctor, the bug creator kits? Did you have those?
I had one of those, and I
Same,
also
same thing. Same thing.
and I could have the dentist stuff that the Play-Doh kits came out with.
I wasn't allowed to have those because I ate the Play-Doh.
Micah.
Like,
Please
But no,
continue.
so-
Sorry.
anyway, long story longer, this is like a common instance when you hear about Easy Bake Ovens, but the light bulbs that they would screw into these things that would cook your food constantly would catch on fire, constantly would explode. And so, I just think of girls cooking those little Girl Scout cookies and then boom, and then I just think it's wonderfully the easy bake coven is just fitting because unfortunately many of a child of the 1970s up until now has been harmed in the usage of those toys. So there you go.
I've got one for you. You ready for this one? You ready for this? So I know, Nathan, you're a little younger, but you might still remember. But Baby Alive used to have a doll.
Oh, baby alive, a baby so real.
Is
Baby
this the one that
Alive.
peed on you?
What?
Is this the baby that peed?
No, no. This
No.
is better. This is a really
This
good.
was before.
Mark knows this story because I bring it up a lot because I love it. I just love it. I love it so much that my last employer brought up baby dolls that they couldn't stand, and I blatantly.
Nathan said, BlueNight said, I'm gonna need you to take several seats because boy do I have a story for you.
So, there used to be this Baby Alive doll that was like a little toddler. And I remember she had jean overalls and a purple backpack. And she came with little foods, like a little French fry, like a squiggly French fry.
There was a French fry, there was a carrot, there was a little spoon that had peas on it,
Yes.
and for also fun, there was also a juice box.
Yes. Now, how this toy would work is you would shove the food in her mouth and she would eat it and swallow it, and it would be transported magically to her backpack where you could pull it out and feed it to her again. As you fed her food, she would do this little robot chew motion with her mouth. Ow, 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 ow. And she'd be like, ooh, so good, da da da. I will never forget my cousin. had one of these dolls, and my aunt took it away so fast because on the news, a girl's parents were suing the company because
Hasbro.
because she fed her hair to the doll. And I will never forget the mental image that popped into my brain of this little girl whose hair is being eaten by this doll. Yes. So yeah. Anyway, long story longer. I love it. It's why I live today. Anyway, that's all of our questions. So if you haven't already went out and purchased Nathan's book, do it. Right there. Only do it from CrossPro, which I had pulled up to share the website, but then I was drunk and we were talking about dolls, and I searched the company that doll was through and found out it was Baby Alive. And so, things you need to know in life, I guess.
Also, they are liars when everybody lists how many pages this book is.
They're
'Cause
lying.
it lists it as 200 pages. It's not 200 pages. It's like, including the bibliography, it is about 262 pages.
Okay, give me the number to the office manager, his phone number, the distribution center. Baby, I got you covered.
Liars.
You're just gonna get a little bit more bang for your buck than 200 pages.
Bang.
Oh, so it's a good thing. We're just kidding.
Well, it's not a good thing that they lied. We're like,
Nathan, everybody lies.
I can't even. I need to get a hold of Jeff Bezos.
He's listening right now, I'm sure.
Probably.
Jeff Bezos has the biggest, thickest hair I've ever seen on a man.
Doesn't Bezos
Just
sound
kidding,
like
it's mine.
Bezos to me sounds like a brand name for like a
Like a medicine. Like
no,
Pepto-Bismol.
yeah, but like Tums. It's like something that you
Yeah,
take.
like Pepto-Bismol.
It's like Pepto-Bismol, yeah. Like, I really need a Bezos. I got the agita. Like, that's how I feel.
I get it.
Pepto. Chalk.
You don't feel that way?
No, I agree, but I hate Pepto.
Oh, bitch, no, I love Pepto.
Oh my gosh, coming from the guy who had pica.
It's that minty menthol feeling that coats the inside of you.
I would not describe it as minty.
I would. Nathan is vibing with me. You need to leave, Blue. This is a vibes only, and you apparently did not pass the vibe check.
Oh, there it is. Done. It's in the law.
Oh, it's your channel now. Goodbye.
Oh,
Okay, well, so
this
it's
was
written,
fun.
so it shall be, or whatever. This has been fun. We should do this more often.
I'm gonna definitely come back because now my schedule is evening out a little bit, which is really good. And I have so many sort of projects in the fire, so there are some things that I'll be posting hopefully by this fall. So keep your eyes posted if you don't follow my pages of some witchy content. But other than that,
if you
it's
don't,
been
like
fun.
the links are in the description. Make sure you go to them and follow them and do the thing.
I am about 2 sheets to the wind from losing consciousness and about to go to bed. So I will talk to you guys soon.
Yes.
Okay. I hope you have a good night's rest. Make sure you drink water. Make sure you drink water.
All the
Hydrate. Hydrate, Pookie.
good. Take care, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Mark. What are we
Yes.
gonna do for the rest of the night?
We're going to be chasing people around a planet or in the air, shooting people in Apex Legends.
I like that.
Don't look at my armpits.
I'm looking. You said don't look, and I looked. Are you streaming then? Or
Yeah, the Goatfish 88 on Twitch.
on Twitch?
On
See what
Twitch. You want to see my Twitch?
No.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you've already seen my Twitch. You've seen part of my Twitch.
Anyway, I hope everyone has a really good day, and you should go see us on the Twitch, and don't look at Mark's Twitch.
No, you can look at my Twitch. We're talking about my Twitch.
Thanks for joining us all, and
yeah, thank you for joining my Twitch.
we'll see you.
We'll see you at my Twitch.
We'll see you on.
We'll see you on my Twitch.
What? Bye.
Look at my Twitch. Somebody look.